Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to the upcoming elder Akazat of the Man of Israel camp down here in Greenville, South Carolina, whom I teach up under. And I also like to give another shout out to Yeshua Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. I also like to give another shout out to you Israelite foreigners. It's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion. Come back to our heritage. And also to you few outward, to you sisters that believe. To y'all, I'd like to say shalom. Alright, and today's video I want to basically go into is how Babylon is aka America is going to be destroyed by fire, man, right? Because the scriptures tell us that second death is going to be by fire, man. And Babylon is going to be destroyed, wiped out by that fire, man. Caused by the chariots and the ICBM missiles. So I want to get some scriptures proving that this place is going to be taken out by fire, man, right? And that fire is not that because people think the lake of fire is going to be underground. No, that lake of fire is going to take right here in Babylon the Great, So I want to start off with 2 Peter chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 2 Peter chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 3, but the point is in verse 7. It says, knowing this first, that there should come in the last days, right? And are we not living in the last days right now, right? You seeing rumors of war, you seeing pestilence, famine, you seeing the C to the H to the I to the P, the chocolate chip. You seeing that being pushed. So we are indeed in the last days. And if you say otherwise, hey man, I don't know what to say, man. You lost. You lost. But it says just knowing this first, that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust, right? You seeing a whole lot of scoffers out here scoffing the prophets, man, right? And this chat is gonna pretty much explain, what those scoffers doing, man, right? This is what they saying, verse 4, and saying, where's the promise of his coming, right? They like, where Yahweh Shai at? Where he at? Where he at? We don't see him. That's what they saying. It says, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So they like, man, everything is, man, my grandma been saying that same shit 30, 40 years ago. The same, ain't nothing happened yet, man. That's what they basically saying, right? It said, let me read it again. It said, saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So they like, man, everything's still the same. Ain't nothing happened, right? They can't, I guess they can't see what's going on right now. They blinded to the fact, so they like, man, everything is still normal. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing fit to go on. That's the mindset of our goddamn people, man. They think nothing is about to happen, right? They think nothing is not going to happen. I mean, you see, verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant. You see, they ignorant to the fact, man. We telling them that, hey, man, Edom. I don't even want to say the name. We telling our people that, that man, the E-man, I'm gonna say E-man. We telling our people, man, E-man about to come down with the ride. We telling them that, hey, man, hey, these certain prophecies gotta happen before Yahweh shall come. We telling y'all to stay on the watch, but they still ignorant to the fact, man. So it says, for this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. Verse 6, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. So the first time you see the Lord, the first death was about what? Water. Noah was warning the people, telling them he was prophesying, saying, hey man, the Lord about to have a flood going. But guess what the people did? They scoffed, they laughed, they told Noah he was stupid, told him he probably was crazy. But guess what? When that flood came, he didn't look too crazy then. That's the same thing with us. They scoffing at us right now. But when Yahweh shall bring that down, because this time it's going to be by fire. So when they see that damn fire, they're going to be like, damn, hey, like the scriptures say, then should they know a prophet had been among them. All right, they knew that a prophet was, they didn't know a prophet was among them times of Noah till that rain came. Then they realized, like, damn, we had a prophet, we had a prophet among us, man. So it said, verse 6, let's read it again. It says, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. You see? So the first time the earth perished by water. This time it's gonna Babylon the Great is gonna perish by what? That fire, man, that thermonuclear fire, and with the chariots, man. Verse 7, it says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved. See, the Lord got this place reserved, man. When you're reserving something, you basically, let's say, for example, if we go to a restaurant, you reserve a table, you basically booking that table for that point in time you want it to be booked. So when you get there, nobody can get that table but you. That's what reserving is, man. So it says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved into fire against the against the day of judgment and prediction of ungodly man. So showing you that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed by what? Fire. It said reserved into fire. That's that second death, man. You see? So I just want to make that point that, hey, man, the second death is Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed by fire, man. So let's go to Isaiah 66 and verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire. You see? The Lord's going to come with fire, man. Those chairs. He's going to come back on those chairs. Matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Esdras 13. I had that sitting right here. I'm going to go straight to the point. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to get a quick point in this chapter. If you want to watch the breakdown, beloved brother, Aliyah, if I'm saying it correctly, Slacky, if I'm saying your name wrong, but the brother in the camp, he did a beautiful video going into 2nd Esdras 13 2nd Esdras 13 chapter breakdown. You go to the Man of Israel 2 page and watch that breakdown. But I'm gonna get straight to the point, because like it said in Isaiah 66 and verse 15, it said, for behold, the Lord is gonna come with fire. In 2nd Esdras 13 chapter, it also mentioning it says that Yahushua is gonna come back with that fire. Right, so I'm gonna get 2nd Esdras 13 verse 10. I'm gonna go straight to the point, like I said. 2nd Esdras 13:10 says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth this is metaphorically, man. It's not actually talking about out of his actually mouth. It's talking about out the chariots, man. So it says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, out of the chariot, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And that's those laser beams that's going to be shot at the chariots, man. You see? So the Lord's going to come back with fire, like it said, right? So let's go back to Isaiah, the 66th chapter, verse 15 says, for behold, it says, Isaiah 66, for that. Isaiah 66 and verse 15. And it says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will come with fire. You see? We just proved that in 2nd Esdras 13 chapter. It says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will come with fire, and with his chariots. You see? Because like it said, out of his mouth gonna be issuing out fire, roughly paraphrasing in 2nd Esdras 13 chapter. And that fire out of his mouth was talking about the chariots, man. You see? So it says, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord's going to bring that fire over here to Babylon the Great, man. He's going to come over here to destroy that place, man. To destroy this wicked ass kingdom, man. You see? Verse 16, it says, for by fire, and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Yahushua plead. And when you go into that word plead, it means judgment, man. The Lord ain't about to plead with nobody, like actually, please, man, let me get my people. No. When you go into that word plead in the Hebrew, it means to judge, right? So it says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Yahushua plead with all flesh. And the slaying of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua should be many. So the Lord It's about to destroy a lot of motherfuckers with this second death by fire, man. You see? Told you that in 2 Peter. We just read it in 2 Peter, man. You see? So the Lord's coming back with that fire, man. Believe it or not. So let's get Isaiah 95. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. So the ancient wars, you know, they was fought on foot, you know, or on horses, you know, with the swords in their hand. And, you know, they were screaming, you know, clothes cut up and stuff. Matter of fact, let's get an example. Ancient. Oh, shit. Ancient wars. This is example of the ancient. This is how the ancient wars was fought. Let me turn this damn thing on. You see, that's how the ancient wars was fought, man. Up close, face to face. You see, they were screaming. You know, this is a good picture right here. You know, they were screaming, being on their horses. You know, they got the shield in their hand with the sword in the other hand. You see, right here. This is how the ancient wars was fought. So when you go back to Isaiah 95, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, you know, because they were screaming. You know how they were. I ain't finna do too much, but it says, for every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, because you had a lot of blood on you, man, with all that blood shedding. You are close to a person. When you stabbing somebody or slicing somebody in front of you, the blood is going to squirt on you, man. You see, it says, garments rolled in blood. But this, right, this second one, right, this second war, right, all right, it says, but this should be with burning and fuel of fire. And America is going to go out by what? Fire, man. By the ICBM missiles. What's going to cause this place to go out by fire? Those missiles, man. You see? It says, but this should be with burning and fuel of fire, man. Right? So America's going to get hit. Now, America's going to get fucked up the worst. But you're going to have other countries like Russia going to get fucked up. Some parts of Russia going to get fucked up. You know, you're going to have some parts of Iran that's going to get beat. You know, you're going to have some parts of China get beat. But the point is, America's going to get it worse, man. Babylon the Great is going to get that fire the worst, man. Right? So let's go to Isaiah 54 and verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and fire. And what is this talking about? It's talking about the ICBM missiles. So it said, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. And what are the wasters? The wasters are what? The ICBM missiles. And they're going to destroy this kingdom, what? Babylon the Great. By fire, man. You see? So that's why when you go to Isaiah the 9th chapter, verse 17, it says this, right? It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire. And now it's describing the ICBM missiles, because, like it said in Isaiah, it said he created he created the what was that damn precept? It was in Isaiah 54. Let me get it real quick. It said, behold, I had created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work. And I have created the wasters to destroy. He created the ICBM missiles to destroy by fire, man. You see? So let's go back to the Revelation. It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire. You see, he describing the ICBM missiles. You see? Having breastplates of fire, and a jacinth, and the brimstone. And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. And out of their mouth issue fire and smoke and brimstones. You see? You see that? The Lord creating these ICBM missiles. It said out of their mouth issue fire, smoke, and brimstone. So let's get an example of that, man. Right? ICBM missiles. You see? Won't even let me click on it. Oh, there you go. See, out of their mouth issue fire, smoke, and brimstone. You see? Let me go back real quick. Oh, it's not. Verse 18 says, by these three was the third part of man killed. And who is the third part of man? The third part of man is E-Man. Like I said, I won't go say the word, but you should know who I'm talking about. E-Man, because you got the sons of God, which are the Israelites. You got the sons of God, which is the Israelites. The sons of the damn, I can't think of the other one, man. Sons of God, you got the sons of God, which is the Israelites. The sons of the wicked, which is E-Man. You know, I'm trying to think of the damn other one. I can't think of the one for the heathens. Damn, I can't think. I'll put it in the description box. I can't think of it right now. But the point is, when it said by these three was the third part of man killed, the third part of man is E-Man, man. All right, because they the sons of the wicked, man. So it says by these three was the third part of man killed by the fire. You see? By the fire. You see? Because when those missiles get shot, hey, the third part of man is going to get hit by those missiles, man. You see? And not only them, 2/3 of our people going to get hit by those missiles, man. So it says, by these three was the third part of man killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. You see? So this place is going to get hit by fire, man. So let's get one more. We'll close it out. Revelation 17 and 16. It says, in the 10 horns, which is the what? The EU. It says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. It says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. And we just said the 10 horns represents the what? The EU, right? It said, these shall hate the whore, which is America. America is that great whore, you know, that sit upon many waters. You see? It says, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked. See? Because the EU, America allies, is going to turn on them, man. You see? So it says, shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And how are they going to burn her with fire? By the ICBM missiles, man. So this proving that this place, Babylon the Great, is going to be, the sons of man. That's what it was, the sons of man. The spirit just hit me to get that back out, man. Yeah, so you got the sons of God, the sons of man, and the sons of the wicked, man. You see? Those are the three classifications of man, right? Matter of fact, let me go back to it. Yeah, because you got the sons of God, the sons of man, and the sons of the wicked, man. You see? So the sons of God is the Israelites. The son of man is the heathens, the other heathen nations, and the sons of the wicked is E-Man. You see? But anyway, back to this verse. It says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and that shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So it's showing you that this place is going to be shot with ICBM missiles, man. And it's going to be, and American allies are going to turn on them and shoot missiles over here, man, and burn this place with fire. So the whole point of this video was showing you that America is going to be burnt with fire. You see? So Lord willing, this video was edifying. I'm closing out with giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kadash. Shalom.